dream, inspire, empower, hustle. Those 4 words encapsulate a lot of what I want to do with my life and what I want to do on this channel. And they're also the pillars of Pink's Girl Power campaign. So when they reached out to collaborate on a video for that very purpose and to spread the word about a funding opportunity to empower young women, link in the description, I thought it would be a great fit. So thanks to Pink for sponsoring this video and for supporting this channel. I'm someone who easily gets lost daydreaming, thinking about all the things I want to do, things I could be, all the infinite possibilities. They tell you to dream big, and yes, dreams are important. There are societal expectations and pressures that can be limiting. You have to know that you can do big things, expect greatness from yourself. That's why representation is so important. Seeing women in positions of power, seeing people with different ethnicities and sexualities and abilities in positions of authority. Seeing them do it lets you know that you can do it too. But that's only part of the equation. The idea of manifesting your dreams can be a bit misleading. Sure, it feels nice to meditate on your goals, but then you've got to move. I have spent entire weekends musing and thinking and strategizing, weighing my options. I'm a typical overthinker, and sometimes I have to remind myself to think less and do more. You can't spend all your time vision boarding. If you're in school, you don't make A's by thinking about making A's, you have to do the homework. Yes, it helps to think of yourself as an A student and have that positive mindset, but you gotta get to class. You can do great things if you work at it. I went from growing up in public school to graduating from Harvard to finding a job in my field of interest, which turned out to be this, making media, telling stories. And I'll tell you another thing, I had no idea that I was gonna work in short form online video when I grew up. That was not a thing. This was not a part of my original vision. So if I didn't get here by vision boarding, if I didn't even know my final destination, then how did I get here? I think more important than having a specific vision is having a specific purpose. Something larger than yourself that you're working towards, some sort of underlying value. I want to make the world a better place. I want to connect to and inspire others through creativity. I want to make media that touch people, get them to think about life differently, realize the truth about society or themselves. I want to spread joy. I knew I wanted to make stuff, and I wanted to make stuff that made a positive impact, but I didn't know exactly how I was going to go about doing that, so I started trying things. I tried painting, drawing, architecture, computer science, engineering, graphic design, all before I landed on this, filmmaking and storytelling. And if you try something and it doesn't work out, then you've learned something. It's a process of elimination. You just hone your GPS. But the 2 things you have to do in order to succeed are pick a direction and march in it. You don't have to know exactly where you're going. The road will have twists and turns along the way, but for now, just pick a direction that seems right and hustle towards it. Trying to map out a 5-year plan is intimidating, and I made a whole other video about that actually if you want to check it out. But what is your plan for this week? What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing today to work towards your goals? Me? Well, I'm making this video. I'm trying to be more consistent on YouTube, trying to grow and develop my creative skills. I'm doing my Get Better With Me series where I'm trying to focus on different healthy habits each month, and my habit from last month will be in my upcoming video. And I'm working on a couple projects with my day job as well. You have to do things one step at a time, one application at a time, one jog at a time, one book at a time, one online course at a time. Today, make one phone call, send one email, put one foot in front of the other. The thing about putting action behind your goals is that you really have to decide that this is something that's important. You have to decide that the alternative is unacceptable, so you have to get this done no matter what. Here are 3 things to keep in mind. 1, prioritize. You'll never have time to do everything, but you'll always have time to do the most important thing. So determine what that is. What are the 3 things you absolutely have to get done this day, this week, and this month? Write them down so that they're concrete, and then accomplish those things the first chance you get. And be prepared to cut out activities that don't align with your priorities. Sometimes you gotta put down the phone and focus. 2, break things down. Big projects can seem overwhelming, and then if you get overwhelmed, you might freeze and not do anything at all. So try chunking out your task into pieces. What's the next step you need to take that would get you a little closer to the finish line? Tell yourself that all you need to do is finish that one task. 3, know your why. Getting work done and making progress is about commitment and discipline. You might not feel like doing it in the moment, but if you know why you're doing it, you're more likely to stay the course. It's every time you don't eat that extra donut because you're trying to be healthy. It's when you don't sleep an extra hour on the weekend because you know it's your time to hustle. It's when you put yourself out there and go to an event or give a speech even though it's scary. It's sacrificing short-term comfort for long-term results. Why are you making that sacrifice? Why is your health, your project, your personal growth it's worth making that sacrifice. Know your why and use it to make those tough decisions. If you do have an idea for a project that empowers young women and you're between 18 and 25, then you should check out Pink's first ever Girl Power Fund. 20 recipients will receive $10,000 each to develop their ideas, and I'll link more info in the description. And thanks again to Victoria's Secret's Pink for sponsoring this video. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the main thing I was nervous about with the sponsorship was whether the clothes would fit. Like, I'm a medium up top, but your girl's got a badonkadonk, okay? These hips do not lie. They actually fit in a large. Was a nice surprise. If you liked what you saw, then make sure to like the video and subscribe. And if you want an additional video in your inbox each month filled with my personal life lessons, then you should join my Brilliant Beans Club. And if you want to be a part of the process in supporting this channel, then you can join my Patreon community. My patrons are The Cat's Pajamas, and special shout out to my most recent patrons, Rebecca Boot and Solace C. Thank you so much for your support. As always, remember to live spiritedly and think creatively, and I will see you next time. What am I doing? I don't know.